Okay, so let's say you're running a business
Mm-hmm.
and you've got branches all over the world
Yeah,
dealing with all sorts of different currencies, dollars, euros, yen,
right.
the whole shebang.
Yeah,
How do you keep track of all those transactions,
it's a
making
challenge.
sure each branch is on budget,
Yeah, it can get pretty complex,
getting a clear picture of the overall financial picture?
especially if you don't have the systems in place to handle that kind of
Right.
financial management.
It'd be a logistical nightmare.
It really would. It's like juggling a bunch of bank accounts,
Yeah.
all with different currencies, and you're trying to make sure you're not overspending anywhere.
And to really get into the weeds on this,
Mm-hmm.
we've got someone who's actually tackled this problem.
Mm.
I want to introduce Prashant.
Yes,
He's an associate functional consultant at Tayana Solutions.
he is.
He's got years of experience helping businesses implement the right systems for their financial needs.
He's seen it all
Yeah.
when it comes to the challenges of managing complex finances.
So let's jump into a specific example. Prashant and his team worked with this medical supply company.
Okay.
They were facing this exact issue, trying to keep track of their sales and purchases across different currencies and branches.
Yeah, that's a common problem.
It made it almost impossible to get an accurate picture of their financial performance.
One of the biggest things they were dealing with was they didn't have a centralized system.
Oh, so everything was kind of siloed.
Yeah, they were using separate ledgers for each branch,
Uh-huh.
and it was just a nightmare to try and consolidate all of that data.
Yeah, so you're talking about like if you're trying to piece together a puzzle, but all the pieces are in different rooms.
Exactly. It's just not efficient.
Right.
And it's very prone to errors.
Not to mention, on top of that, they were manually converting currencies every time they needed to run a report or analyze anything.
Oh, yeah. Huge time suck.
So time-consuming.
And you open yourself up to human error.
Right.
Every time you're manually doing a conversion, that's another chance for a mistake,
Yeah.
which can really mess up your reporting.
So how did Prashant's team help them streamline this whole process?
So what they did was they implemented a system that created a separate ledger for each branch,
Okay.
but it could handle different currencies.
Mm-hmm.
Think of it like giving each branch its own multi-currency bank account.
Within the system.
Yeah, exactly.
So instead of having to constantly convert currencies, each branch could just manage their finances in their own local currency.
Right.
And then the system would automatically consolidate everything into a single report.
Yeah, in whatever currency they needed.
So they could see their total sales expenses, profits,
Yeah.
all in one place
Yep.
without any manual calculation.
Exactly. It really
Yeah.
simplified things.
That's a huge improvement.
It is. And it
Mhm.
goes beyond just making reporting easier.
How so?
Well, because they had this more granular level of control,
Okay.
they could really start to analyze their profitability on a much deeper level.
Like by branch, by currency?
By branch, by currency, even by specific product lines. And that helped them figure out where they could improve.
And make smarter decisions
Exactly.
about their global operation.
Yes. They had insights they never had before.
Okay.
And it really had a big impact on their budgeting process, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, before they were using all these separate spreadsheets
Uh-huh.
for each branch.
Right.
It was a total mess.
Uh-huh.
Trying to consolidate those and compare budgets
Like, oh man, if you'd only
was
manage.
just a nightmare.
So time consuming.
And so easy to make mistakes.
Yeah, for sure. So with this new system, I'm assuming that problem went away.
Yeah. They were able to upload, track, and compare budgets for all the branches.
All in one place.
Yeah, centralized.
So no more spreadsheet chaos.
Exactly.
I love it. Okay, so we talked earlier about scenario planning being so important.
Yeah.
Being able to see how things like currency fluctuations could impact the business.
Right.
How did the new system handle that?
That's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
They could actually run what-if scenarios
Wow.
to see how changes in exchange rates or other factors might affect their bottom line.
So they could say like, okay, what if the euro strengthens against the dollar?
Exactly. Or what if the cost of raw materials goes up?
And they could see the potential impact.
Yeah, they could model it all out.
That's amazing.
It's like having a crystal ball.
So instead of being reactive, they could be proactive
Exactly. They could plan for different possibilities and make strategic decisions.
to mitigate risks.
Yep. Or capitalize on opportunities.
It's like having a built-in financial forecasting tool.
Pretty much.
This is all great, but I imagine implementing a system like this is not a walk in the park.
It can be complex.
So how did Prashant and his team make sure this transition went smoothly for the medical supply company?
Well, they were with them every step of the way.
Okay,
They provided training and support.
to make sure they really understood how to use the new system.
Exactly. They also help them migrate all their existing data.
So nothing got lost.
Yeah. It was a seamless transition.
It's like having a guide through this new financial landscape.
Exactly.
So for our listeners out there who are maybe dealing with similar challenges,
Uh-huh.
what would you say is the main takeaway from all of this?
I would say even the most complex problems can be solved if you have the right approach
Okay.
and the right tools.
So finding a solution that really fits your specific needs.
Right. And having a trusted partner.
To guide you through it.
Yeah. Someone who's been there before.
That's great advice. And I mean, the results speak for themselves.
Yeah.
Getting your budgeting under control.
Just getting a clear picture of your financials.
Reach out to Tiana Solutions.
They can help.
They can help you get the same kind of clarity and control that this medical supply company did.
Absolutely. They've got a team of experts who can really tailor a solution to your specific needs.
So what have you got to lose? Give them a call.
Their number is 678-910-2774.
There you go.
Yeah.
And you might be surprised
You really might.
at what's possible when you've got the right systems and expertise in your corner.
It's all about empowering businesses to make better decisions.
Yeah.
And really reach their full potential.
I love it. Well, on that note, we're going to wrap up this deep dive into multi-currency financial management.
It's been a good one.
We hope you found it insightful. And as always, we encourage you to keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing the boundaries in your own business.